Hi, I'm Kate Gonakova, and I'm Director of Project Education Australia.
And I'm Melissa Rothwell, and I am the Head Technician for ZenzTherapy Australia.
We're going to show you today color technique, dim out.
This technique is so versatile, you can use it on all of your clientele. If you have a client that comes in who has coloured their hair at home, if you have a client that is wanting to go back to a little bit more of a natural look, but those shimmer of different dimensions on the ends. It's also good to blend through those foils that your client's been having for a long, long time, and it just gets compacted, but they want to break it down, but they don't want to break it down as a complete natural looking colour. The dim out technique, which Kate will be showing you today, is so easy to apply, to mesh it through to your mid-lengths and ends. We'll also be showing you the ZenzTherapy colour treatments. Today we'll be doing the 655. So Kate will start mixing our colour. With our client today, she loves having her natural tone. She has a few little natural highlights going through. So we're going to keep those natural tones going through her hair. As you can see here, she has some pre-lightened ends. We're going to blend those through today with the dim out technique. So we're going to use a 4.1 in the ZenzTherapy colour system with our cosmetic fix. Our cosmetic fix is our semi-developer. It's our 1.5%. So that will just blend through those natural highlights that she has going through, but without lift. She doesn't want that regrowth look. With these new dim out techniques and with the colour shades that we have these days, this is something that we can use constantly with all different tones. Kate's going to be mixing up the colour now. Just a recap on the colour, the ZenzTherapy colour system is ammonia-free, resorcinol-free and PPD-free. A lot of our clients are asking for a cleaner colour. And our ZenzTherapy comes under the clean banner. It's very gentle on the scalp, the condition, the shine is amazing, which you will see later on, but also no parabens, no fragrance. So all those things joined together make it much more pleasant for the hairdresser and much more pleasant for the client. So Kate today is using scales. We always need to use scales for precise colour mixation. If you do not use scales, your mixation can be a little bit too out, so it's an inconsistent colour for your client. Your client can say to you, oh, it was a little bit darker last time, or it wasn't really the same as the time before. By using scales, you ensure that we get the exact colour every time. So Kate just put the developer in. Remember, it's a 1+2 mixing ratio.
So because we use just 1.5% of developer, so the natural level will be the same. Yeah. We aren't changing the natural level.
No, we're keeping the natural level exactly the same. So Kate is going to just continue.
Just make sure you leave the ends. You don't need to color them with a dark color, so we leave them to apply later color treatment.
Of course, any type of level will work depending on what type of technique your client is requiring. But this type of technique works beautifully on your 4, level 5, level 6. Of course, with that depth at that regrowth area, you can blend it through into lighter mids, lighter ends. So by using a 4, a 5 or a 6, reflect really, it doesn't matter, that's up to you and your client. But of course on those darker levels and the mid levels, it's always going to get a better result to the eye with having that depth at the regrowth area.
And if you're talking about 655, which is the extensive
of course,
threads,
with the 655 colour treatment, with having a double pigment of your red concentrate. So these are direct pigments. These are beautiful within the hair shaft. They penetrate, they stain, they hold, but the condition and the shine is amazing. And we're going to show you how you can just apply that over pre-lightened. You can apply it even on your darker hair just to give that shimmer of red outside. But we're also showing you how it works on different dimensions. Through the mid-lengths and ends of our client today, we have some level 6, we have some level 8, we have some level 9. So the 655 will pick up on those different levels, of course, and give us all those different tones. But you'd be amazed on how bright, but also how shiny. A lot of the time when it comes to brightness, with colour treatments, you can lose that shine. This is delicious with all those conditioning agents that we have inside, like your pomegranate, which is great for the hair. It brings out that natural glow. So you can see Kate's still going through. We're going to be applying the 655 to these areas. Still nice fine sections, but we're going to hand paint the 655, the ZenzTherapy treatment, through the mid-length. So we're going to start off with 30 pumps of our 655 ZenzTherapy colour treatment. So just give me a second and I'll start. You can see how rich that is. Can you see that in the bowl? Nice, rich colour pigments, direct pigment that we're going to now apply onto the hair. Remember that this is just a colour treatment. So we're showing you how you can use it in salon and then your client can maintain at home. So you can use this as a colour system within your salon, a colour balance, a colour refresh, whatever you like to name it within your salon. So I'll let Kate demonstrate on how to apply it.
So we start an application with your hands. So now you can feel how you must emulsify the color through the ends.
You can see how rich that is on the hair already.
And just spreading color treatment.
So by putting the comb through the section, that's blending the colour through. So you get that nice mesh of colour, not creating any lines. We tried to massage it through in the past and it can still create a colour bleed, as we refer to it. And then Kate's just applying it with the mesh foil. They're great, these foils, because they will stick to the colour, but they're also bendable, but they've also got structure. A lot of the time if we've got a client that has a lot of weight to their hair, they can collapse very easily. These just bring it up and support your section. Again, Kate's just massaging the colour through and then the comb just to blend the two colour shades together. Nice, neat application always. She's applying it just with the tips of her fingers.
And keep your strength up.
Always work up towards. can already see that direct colour pigment working on those lighter ends. Kate's just going to work around, applying again with the fingertips. You can use a brush, of course, but we like to feel what we're doing a lot of times when it comes to colour techniques. You always need to use gloves when you're using the ZenzTherapy colour treatments as a colour within the chair. Because of that direct pigment, they will grab to your hands. You can do a little bit of feathering with your finger, as Kate just demonstrated, but that's more just to smooth the hair shaft down. Always comb your section and apply. When you apply colour, you always apply along the hair shaft. So keep that technique of drawing the colour along the hair shaft. Not too much of this needs to happen. It's roughing up the cuticle far too much. It's okay to do it, just to penetrate it in a little bit, but we always like to go in the direction of the cuticle. Just a recap of what colours we're using today as Kate is finishing our technique. On the regrowth area, we used 4.1 with our cosmetic fix. It's a 1:2 mixing ratio. Our cosmetic fix is our semi-developer. We used the cosmetic fix today because we didn't want any lift. We wanted pure deposit. We were keeping the level natural, as our client's level is naturally a 4. It's a 1.5%. So 4.1 on the regrowth, cosmetic fix, 1+2. On the mid-lengths and ends, we're using one of our ZenzTherapy colour treatments in the 655. We're just showing you how we can use this within the salon as a salon service as well as a take-home product. We're going to spray some of the 7-second repair treatment by ZenzTherapy into the hair today. It's a protectant, it's a heat stylant, it has no parabens, it has no silicons. It's more about locking that colour into the hair shaft. A lot of our clients love this product. They can take it to the beach, they can take it travelling, but just as an everyday spray-in before they style, not if your hair is already dry. This is to be applied into the hair wet. So Kate's going to spray it onto the hair today and then comb it through. You always need to comb it through so you've got even distribution of the product. It doesn't have a heaviness to it either, which is really, really nice. It's a light spray, but it's also a creamy consistency if you put it into your palm. I will spray some of it, into my palm, and then you can see the consistency of it. It's nice and creamy. Sometimes I just put that through my hands and then just pop it a little bit extra on those ends if some clients do have porous ends. But this mainly today is just to lock in that colour for us, and because we're going to be blow waving, it's a heat protectant as well. So we're going to start blow waving and then we're going to come back and show you our finished product.
Stay with us.
Be back soon.
Look at the result and the hair color.
It shows all the dimensions within the hair. Remember, we only painted the 4.1 on the regrowth area and then blended it through to our 655 Zenz colour treatment. So you can see how it's just naturally worked through the lighter and darker parts of the pre-lightened hair that we had in there. You can see the beautiful condition, the beautiful shine, and all the different reflex of the red. Some parts are more ruby, some parts are more vibrant. but just a great result. We'll just slowly turn our client around. And on this side, of course, because it has less of the pre-lightened section, but it just blends down beautifully, showing all those beautiful tones of red. Thank you for your time today. We hope you enjoyed and look forward.
Thank you for watching.
Absolutely.
And thumb up if you like it.
And look forward to spending more time with you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, the phone.
Yes.
Yeah. What did we need them for? Because that's what she used.